Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to your collective meditation. So it's Sunday once again, and we're here to meditate on moving from stress to calm. And with me today are five other healers. Okay, I'll put everybody up here with me, and they will introduce themselves. Okay, so that's everybody. Yan. Okay, there's six of us with you today. Um, I'll call them and they'll introduce themselves. James, can you start?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Tims Vargas. I am a meditation practitioner and I teach meditation.
Lay.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Lei. I teach mindfulness and yoga and raising frequencies for kids and teens. I'm also a Reiki practitioner, and I'm also a licensed professional teacher. I teach STEAM and design thinking for kids as well.
There, Marky.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marky, and I am a Reiki master and a podcaster.
Right. Ai.
Good morning. I'm Ai. I'm a pranic healer, also an angel guide, and I help people heal consciousness through energy awareness and creative expression.
Ay, wow. And Pao.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm Paolo. I'm also a Reiki master, and I do a the podcast show with Master Marky.
Yeah. So we have podcasters, healers, angel guides, as well as yoga teachers. So we're all here to guide you in today's meditation. But somebody will help us today, and that will be Reiki Master and podcaster Pao de Vega. Pao, can you please tell us what we're going to do today?
Yes, it's going to be a two-step meditation, and it will help us transmute our stress to calmness. As you may know, transmutation is the process of changing something. It could be material, it could be mental, into something else. So, transmutation may be water to wine, gold to silver, but we will be doing the most easiest thing to transmute right now, which is our minds. Okay, because our thoughts are completely in our control. Okay, and it's I've chosen stress to calm because in this time, this year specifically, has been subject to so many challenges. And for those who has already found their place in this pandemic, whatever is going on right now, well, it's very good for you, but it doesn't mean that you're bulletproof against stress too, right? A lot of people already discovered what their purpose are, what their roles are this year. Good for you guys, but a lot of us, a lot more of us still hasn't found it. Okay, found their direction. They're still looking. They're still searching, and it could be very challenging. A lot of deaths this year um, are not even related to COVID. Okay, and a lot of them are mostly related to stress and anxiety, depression, right? And that's what we're trying to eliminate by doing this meditation. So for the session, it's gonna be a two-step session. The first one is induction. Okay, for you to be ready for the next one. So
All right. So we'll give the floor to you, Pao, and we'll lead us. How long will this meditation take?
about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then after that, we'll hear from the teachers. But
Yeah.
for now, Pao, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you so much. So, hello everyone. I want you to set yourself in a very comfortable position. Okay. It could be on a chair, or if you're lying down, that's also fine. Or if you're sitting on the floor with your legs crossed, that's also fine. Okay. As long as you're very comfortable, but not to the point of sleeping. Okay. So before we proceed with the induction, I want to tell you how we will perform the breathing. Okay, so it goes like this. You inhale, and then you hold for about a second, and then with conscious effort, breathe out as slowly as you can, or as you comfortably can. Okay, so it may be 4 seconds or 6 seconds. So it's like this. You watch me do it. Inhale, you hold, and then you slowly breathe it out. Now you make sure that the air in your lungs is completely emptied out, so that the next inhalation will be without effort. Okay. So okay, let's start. By the way, this helps. Okay. Karen, could you post this link on the comments?
Yeah.
This will aid us in the induction. Silence, complete silence is also fine. Okay, a bit noise is also fine. But this is a binaural beat, and it helps you go to the alpha cycle in your brain where you are so sensitive to suggestions. I'm not gonna hypnotize you, don't worry. You still have your will. Okay, you always do. So okay. Um please do click the link if you want this experience to be more effective, more satisfying. Okay.
I can I can actually share it,
Yes.
share
Please,
this link while
please
we're doing
on
this
the
meditation.
comments. Okay. Okay. So when everyone is ready, I want you to close your eyes right now. There you go. Close your eyes right now and take those deep, slow breaths. Inhale, hold it, and then exhale slowly. Again, do that. Inhale, hold it, and then slowly let your breath out very slowly. Now, I want you to notice the sensation of the air flowing through your nostrils or your mouth as you breathe it in, your throat, the air filling your lungs, just stuffing it in there, the sensation of your chest as it expands and releases the air, and the air going out slowly through your throat, again through your nose, and visualize the air just completely dissolving out there as you release them. You have to get used to this sensation, filling your lungs, stuffing your lungs with air, and then the sensation of your chest as the air is going out slowly through your throat and your nose or your mouth, and just completely dissolving out there. Let every release of air take you deeper and deeper, more relaxed, more calm than a few seconds ago. You are deserving of those deep, relaxing breaths. You are deserving of those deep, calming breaths. You deserve it. Just let the air in. You deserve that relaxing breath of air. Your commitment right now is to do yourself a favor and take those deep breaths, more relaxed, more calm, than a few seconds ago. Deeper and deeper, calmer and calmer. As you calmly do the breathing, I want you to notice, some areas of your body where you feel tightness. Just go to these areas of your body when you feel very subtle tightness. Just pay attention to those parts of your body. They could be the tiny muscles on your face, your forehead, your eyebrows, your cheeks, maybe your mouth. They would always show your unwanted emotions on a daily basis. I want you to give yourself permission to release those ropes that are holding them tight. Notice the ropes starting to loosen their hold bit by bit, just loosening their grip. You feel the muscles of your face giving in to the calm and relaxation as you breathe in, hold, and breathe out the air. Just let it get dissolved out there. Your shoulders, where you carry a lot of stress and the burdens of your everyday life, give yourself permission to release the tightness, starting to loosen their hold as you exhale, loosening their grip. Feel the muscles of your shoulders just fully giving in, surrendering to your calm and relaxation. Your lower arms, which are always trained and ready to support you when you need them every day. Give yourself permission. Surrender them to the total calmness, deeper and deeper as you breathe the air out very slowly. Give yourself permission to release those tightness going out the throat. Go deeper and deeper, calmer than a few minutes ago. Release yourself to the relaxation. And when you're ready, I want you to visualize a very, very dark room. It's a very, very dark room, a pitch black room, and you are in that room. Just pay attention to your presence in that very, very dark room. And it's also warm in this room. I want you to notice the warmth on your skin, covering your whole body right now. Just flowing through your whole body, touching everything, touching your skin, warmer and warmer in this very dark room. As you breathe in, hold, and breathe out, just notice the warmth in your skin. in this very, very dark room. Now, I want you to visualize a table just in front of you. It could be any table, just a table in front of you, illuminated by a spotlight above it. A table. Notice that you are still in this very dark room and a spotlit table in front of you. Pay attention to the table shape, its color, how the light bounces off of it. Now, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye a stressor that bothers you right now. It could be any stressor, any cause of pain, and I want you to visualize it sitting on top of that table. Just put it on the table. Whatever that stressor is, maybe a past event that you can't move on from, any financial problems you're currently experiencing, or even a person that irritates you on a daily basis, or stress at work. It's always been work, or maybe an event that you fear might happen in the future. Anything that does not work well with you right now, or anything that does not resonate with your energy right now, just put that on the table. And I want you to be honest with yourself right now and notice the stress that you feel while seeing that on the table. Just be honest with yourself. You have to relive that stress, that irritation that you feel whenever you are reminded of that stressor on the table. Just be honest with yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. Just be honest with yourself. And now, when you're ready, I want you to visualize a white switch, just a white switch that looks like a knob, that looks like a dial on your hand. Just visualize that it's in your hand. And in your mind's eye, I want you to turn that knob. And notice that the spotlight illuminating the table and everything on it just slowly fading away, slowly getting dark as you turn the knob. Breathe in and breathe out until you don't see nor hear it anymore. And everything just slowly fading away, slowly gone, back to silence. I want you to notice that you are in a dark room once again and know that the issue exists. The stressor is still there, but we will get back to handling it once you are in a better position. But right now, I want you to notice this dark room again, feeling the same warmth, that you've been feeling earlier. Just warmer and warmer. And continue taking your deep breaths, relaxing you even further. Taking you deep down, calmer and calmer. Slowly letting the air out. As you calmly breathe, I want you to visualize slowly making themselves visible are billions of stars, just slowly making themselves known every time you exhale. Slowly and cluster by cluster, just showing themselves to you as you drift in this very vast space that you're currently in. Just fill the dark room with these image of stars shining brightly, millions of tiny stars, very clearly, just making themselves known, filling up the dark room, making it a very vast space. And now you feel your skin getting colder and colder and colder as you slowly drift into this vast space that was once a dark room, now shining brightly with stars surrounding you. Continue with your deep breaths, relaxing you even more, colder and colder and colder. When you breathe in and hold and slowly letting it out, just slowly letting it dissolve out there. Just pay attention to your breathing, your presence of being alive in this very vast space you're in. Now, while you drift into space, I want you to notice the sun in the distance, making itself known to you, shining its light on your whole body, just shining its light. And notice that the light does not hurt your eyes nor your skin, but instead soothes your whole body with its warmth, warmer and warmer as you breathe in and hold it, and breathe out, getting warmer, soothing warmth, deeper, more relaxed. I also want you to notice the sound of the universe, the hum of the heavenly bodies, just making themselves known, soothing you warmer and warmer, deeper and calmer than a few seconds ago. And as you take your deep breaths, I want you to give yourself permission to release all of your stress that you've been carrying for who knows how long. Everything that you've been keeping inside, just waiting for it to be known. Just let it out every time you exhale. Just feel that stress coming out of your throat, your nose, or your mouth, and just completely dissolving out there in the universe. Just breathe in, let the stress out, feel it out of your throat and your nose, letting it dissolve completely out there. All that stress, I want you to empty it out. Remember what you felt earlier as you were looking at your stressor. This is the time to just let it out and release it. Just give it to the universe. Surrender it. Surrender yourself to the deep relaxation. It's calmer and calmer. And once you're done, I want you to imagine planets. So everything that you imagine the universe to be, I want it I want you to imagine the whole universe as you imagine it to be. This is your version of the universe. And I want you to give yourself permission to enjoy this personal space you've just created. This is your space. Just welcome yourself. Take a few moments to feel your own breath, completely taking you down the space where you are, your higher self. This is a place of no judgment. This is the best version of yourself. You are calm, you are relaxed in this space. You are the universe. Just breathe in, just hold, and just completely let it out. Just enjoy your presence in this vast space that you have created. This is a safe space, and you are welcome in this place. You have always been welcome to this space. Now, I want you to say the following when you're ready, either out loud or just in your mind. I am worthy of calm. I am worthy of relaxation. I am grateful. I will do the best that I can because that is all I can do right now. I completely accept that I control only my thoughts and only my actions. Just breathe in and slowly breathe it out. Just completely let it dissolve out there. Just enjoy your presence in this universe. Just bask in the majesty that you see before you, the whole creation of very existence, all in front of you, welcoming you to its warmth deeper and deeper. Just more calm than a few seconds ago. Now, when you're ready, I want you to go back to that switch you are holding, the switch that looks like a knob, while slowly drifting in the space you have created. And I want you to slowly, very slowly turn the switch on. Just switch it on until the table with your stressor on it becomes fully visible in front of you. A table lit by a spotlight with your stressor on it, just in front of you, just making itself visible as you turn the switch on. Just breathe in and breathe out. Now I want you to put your attention on the stressor and notice it being very small in a vast universe, which is your own space. Notice the stressor. It's very small on that table in a vast universe, drifting with you in the space that you have created. Just notice your presence. And this time, I want you to see how you can handle the stressor very well now, if it even exists at all. Just breathe in, hold it slowly out, just letting it completely dissolve out there. That issue is very small now compared to the universe that you have just created. Just enjoy your presence. Pay attention to the warmth and your soothing breath that takes you even more deeper. You are deserving of this relaxation. You are deserving of this kind space, this loving space that you have created. And when you are ready, just open your eyes whenever you're ready. Take your time. You don't really have to get out of this space right now. You have every right and you deserve every right to be in this space every time. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and smile. You are beautiful, my friend.
Thank you. Wow, thank you so much for that beautiful meditation, pal. Ang galing. How was that for you, Lee?
Um,
Hello, Lee. You called me
Yeah, yeah,
Karen.
yeah, yeah. Sorry.
In trance pa. Sorry, I feel like I'm still in trance. It's wonderful. Thank you, Master Pao. It was amazing. The moment you started mentioning about the stars, I started smiling already. And when you asked us to turn on the knob again, actually all the worries, even before you said it, no, na bring it out to the universe, parang they started fading away. So I'm just so grateful because I think I really needed this week. And I realized that everything that I have been worrying about can either take care of themselves, or it's really something I shouldn't be worrying about right now. They're not actual problems, no, at this moment. That instead of I feel I am guilty of thinking about things that I shouldn't be worrying about. And again, going through that meditation, made me realize that. So I'm just very grateful, no? So I it's such a reminder for me to go back to what is worth my energies, what is worth my attention, what is it that I want to nourish these days. And I felt like I was floating, no? And then later I want to ask you because I felt cherubs. I felt cherubs. I felt like a master archangel, one, and two other, I guess, guardian angels. I don't know. I just nauna yung cherubs. There were lots of cherubs, and I think is somewhat that is somewhat guiding me towards the path that I would really want to take. And yeah, it has been very very helpful, especially this week for me. So thank you for that again. I think yun nga, the best lesson for me right now is, it's okay. You mentioned it. You said we are not avoiding our worries, but come to think of it, what is it that we are worrying about might not be really worries that, they can take care of themselves. We keep on trusting there. I think that's it. We have to keep on trusting and go back to what we are grateful for and go back to what is worth our energies. So again, thank you. I'm babbling. I feel like I'm still in trance. I feel like I'm still floating, and I just feel
Yeah,
so light.
thank you,
So
Pao.
thank you
I
for that.
felt like you transported us somewhere because there's this binaural sound that kept on humming like that. And then your voice was so calming. And then you're bringing us to the stars and to this universe. And I agree with Lay because you brought us away in a way, showed us the worries, but brought us also in different worlds. Now the worry is so small. So thank you for that, Master Pao.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
exactly how the
Mom,
mindset is. That we are very small in the universe, and so are our issues, right? There's just very very small speck in the universe, and the universe is ours to use. We are the universe. We have to just compare our problems to the whole universe that we should be exploring.
that was beautiful.
Thank
Marky, how was your meditation?
I'm still there. And it really literally feels like it's an open eye meditation right now. Even if when Pao started mentioning that if when you're ready, open your, I was like, no, not yet. It was that amazing. But first, let me um I will try my very best because I am still spaced out, to be honest. I am still at that very calm
Same. I
space that we
feel
all
you in
created.
trance pa talaga.
Yeah. It's that strong because and come to think of it, it when we are studying meditation, these would come as basics. And when we primarily started with being mindful of our breath and to our throat and to how the air feels in our nostrils going down to our lungs until our lungs will expand until it releases and exhales, it was a very simple yet very calming and effective way of us to just simply be mindful. So for all of our listeners, if you followed through everything, I'm pretty sure you are feeling what we are feeling right now. And so that is easy because you don't have to overthink or to feel very intimidated with what meditation should be or how it should be felt. It's very personal to you, but these are easy steps. And you don't
Yeah.
have to honestly exert a lot of effort for you to feel it. It's just simply as being mindful of your body. It's like getting to know your body on a very deeper level. But as I was going through, I must admit, and as a meditator and as an energy healer, I've been working on a lot of things, especially when we talk about going inward. A lot of the things that I'm supposedly focusing on myself, I've been doing it consciously for a long time. But when we are listening to how we are going to transition into our meditation earlier and follow doing a follow through of all the instructions that Pao is giving us. And when we talk about putting that all the worries in that table, I was telling myself, are there any major things that I am worrying of right now? Because that's what we need to put on the table. But I found myself that I am. Is there anything major? I am not. But still, I have little worries. And I have to
Mhm.
surrender all those little worries because as a meditator, I've learned how to rise above on these worries. I've learned how to
Yeah.
manage myself. But still, it doesn't make me bulletproof. Even those are tiny little worries. They are still worries. And I surrendered everything. But you know what I noticed? Even if these are not major, it's a lot. And I can see
Yeah.
my table being filled with so much little worries that yes, I am not focusing on it. I am not dwelling on it, but it's still there. It's
Mm.
there and it's a lot. And yes, most of the worries that I've been checking in my table, these are things and these are worries that are out of control. These are worries that are not even supposed to be my worries. These are worries that other people's worries. They are my friends, they are my relatives, they are the people around me, they are at my students. It's the whole nation, it's what the whole world is experiencing right now. And to be honest, yes, we all experience it collectively. We are part of that one collective lesson that we all need to learn, but individually we all have our own lessons that we all need to learn, rise above from. And you know what, to be honest, you'll notice if you've gone through and followed through every instruction that Master Pao has given, you'll notice that it's not just that your worries are little. You will really realize that these worries, most of them, none, or at least if majority of them, are totally out of our control. These are totally external factors that we allow our body to that millions of cells in our body to just be absorbed and to just enjoy that negative energy and to just enjoy that worry that will turn into frustration into anger into depression. We allow those every day. But now, as we've gone through this journey, we also discovered, even if we may not be consciously or aware that it's happening in our body, but now that we've gone through this exercise, we know that it is happening anyway. But we now have a powerful tool on how we're going to shift. We know now how to consciously allow our body to acknowledge that yes, there are worries, but now we know how we can shift effectively. And so that continuous practice, and that is the reason why everybody that you see here in your screen, to our listeners, these are people who are very mindful, people who focus on meditation, because it is not just a practice, it is a way of life, and it's a good training. If you've been for the longest time training your body to keep absorbing these worries, fear, anger, doubt, all of those, you know what? Let that today's lesson be an eye opener for you that yes, you may have enjoyed that or maybe basked in it for a long time, but you can definitely change and shift positively. So, Master Paulo, thank you. It was such an amazing journey. I'm literally just trying my best to verbalize everything, but I'm still spaced out. So thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And thank you, Marco, also for pointing it out that meditation is a lifestyle. It's something talaga that you do daily. And you might want to answer, Lay, about the cherubs and the master archangel. Did you feel that too?
Hello. Yes, they're always around us naman eh. Pero siguro yung kay Lee, I sense na it's Archangel Metatron because you're working with children and the cherubs are just around you, kind of caring for you. It's a reminder that well, the topic today is about surrendering our care, our worries, no? So I think Lee's experience is a big reminder for everyone na apart from us making effort in our daily work or tasks, to remember that we have invisible co-workers. So, and when we work with these invisible teams, that are just around us, everything's easier because they work on a different level. So, yun, just to always remember that and to always acknowledge them because they also feel loved and they feel so appreciated when we do. And yung yung presence, it's very important also to remember that um because we were given free will, they cannot step in and help us out unless we give them permission or we ask for their help. So that's why it's important to always pray to our guardian angels, to invoke to these higher beings that also have their own roles to play. So for particular needs, you have a particular angel that's assigned to that. So you can pray for their help. It's not like sinasamba natin sila, no? It's just asking for that help. Kasi parang sila din yung representatives ni God or the higher source to help us as we work on the physical realm. So yun, Leigh, that's a very great experience, no, for you. And in general, I felt it's our Archangel Michael that was present with us because he's the Archangel of protection. And in general, he helps people um, develop courage, strength, and go through everything that they need to conquer or um, parang to win over yung mga ating daily, day-to-day weaknesses, programming, etc. So thank you also, Master Pao. I really had a great experience, and it was also a reminder for me kasi nga as healers there are times when we really forget to take care of ourselves. So ako parang this entire week, and this meditation in particular was also another reminder to really do self-care. Well, we always do it, no, but like Marky said, even if we just place our worries dyan sa gilid, minsan we are able to rise above things, but it's still there. And then sometimes we don't notice na it also pulls at us and affects our energy. So we do constant cord cutting, etheric hygiene, but then iba pa rin talaga eh when we really, for example, when as a pranic healer, when I consciously do self-healing versus just, just doing meditation to flush out stuff, iba eh. Iba talaga when there's conscious awareness and intention in doing something. So yeah, and for me today, that's
Yeah.
self-care. So thank you so much. And I hope those who are watching also picked a lot of stuff from today. And from what Marty also said, no, na we've just gotten used to absorbing all these stuff around us. So another tip I want to give is whenever you, the ones who are watching, whenever you feel something icky, something negative, or something's really bothering you out of nowhere, just ask the question aloud or in your mind, who does this belong to? Because most often it doesn't, it's not even from you. It's not even coming from you, it's coming from somewhere else. So who does this belong to? You don't have to get the answer, but just asking that question already releases that. So yeah, good morning everyone,
Thank,
and thank you, so happy to be here.
thank you, Ai. So that's a nice question to ask. Who does this belong to? Yeah, for self-care. Right? And how about you, Tims? How are you? How's the meditation?
So I'll keep it short and simple. It was very calming.
And that's it? Yeah. Pero pa, I agree with Tims. I felt like you really prepared for the meditation. That's why you're able to pull us up. Kasi it was, I always feel like that. The energy of the leader will pull everybody else. Kaya ramdam yung calm from the start until the end. So thank you so much for leading us in today's meditation. You wanna wrap up everything?
Yes. The meditation that we did today is Well, it's something that I developed as a, as someone who practices stoicism. So, mental
I'm sorry,
transmutation. It's
what do you practice?
stoicism. Stoicism.
Stoicism.
It's a mastery of your emotions, not completely devoid of emotions, but recognizing the emotions as being there, and then stopping, and then thinking about it, and then changing how you normally react to it. So what we did is we exposed yourself to that stressor again. Okay, we just expose you that the table is there, so you can see how small it is when you put it on the table. Okay, from the very beginning, it's a small table. Okay, I don't know how you imagined your table. It must be a long table, but it's it's still you still put it on the table, and still the stressors will still look small there. Okay, so you expose yourself to it, and then before reacting to it, you expose yourself to a calm place. Okay, so that's the process of you thinking and being very logical on how to approach this stressor. So that's just what we did. We just it took too long, really, but when you get used to it, you can do it in just a few minutes. So every time you react to
Yeah.
something, just keep on practicing this meditation, and it's something that I perfected on over the years of me meditating. Because some methods work for me only for a time, because it really, situation change, we change every year. We're not the same person, every year. So we adapt to different tools in meditation as well. Um, as for me, the meditation practices that I do a few years back, it's not the same. It's completely different now.
Okay.
So yeah, it really adapts. So whatever works for you, okay, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
But for now,
And
but for now,
yeah,
this is my personal meditation. This is what I do every time.
and how does the binaural sound help?
It's the alpha. So the frequency is between 8 hertz and 13 hertz, and that's the alpha cycle. It takes you to the brain state, to the brain cycle of between sleep and wakefulness. So you become
Oh,
open to suggestions whenever you expose yourself to this sound.
frequency.
Yeah, it's part of the
Yeah.
induction. It just makes the experience more satisfying, more effective. Mm.
Yeah, that's why everybody felt that we're in trance. Like Lay felt she was in trance. Marky felt she was in trance. He verbalized that. Oh, because of the frequency. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a multi-sensorial experience.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful. It's different, yeah, from the other meditation that we use. And so everybody's using different meditation practice, but we all come together to meditate collectively.
Mhm.
Any final words from anyone? Is there anything else that you want to say before we close? Yeah, it was very calming. I agree with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Master Pao, for leading us. So, everyone, bye for now. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. Thank you.